Previously on the Best Podcast.
Welcome to the Best Podcast.
I think it's probably fair to say is that we fucked up.
Well, and this is the thing that we didn't really bargain for, was that when you call something the Best Podcast, the algorithm and the titling and how Acast works and Apple is that it kind of drills back in everything with best in the titles. The new name is Mark and Paul's Opinion Hour.
Previously on Mark and Paul's Opinion Hour.
Welcome to Mark and Paul's Opinion Hour. Today's episode is all about money.
And the topic this episode is animals.
It's the motoring episode.
It's only bloody relative of the pod, Quizman Neil.
Great to be here. Long time listener, first time podder.
Chocolate. It has to be straight from the fridge.
Oh!
TV quiz shows. Apocryphal tales. And we are going to be talking about the upcoming 2024 Paris Olympics.
Police dramas, aka cop shows.
On this episode of Mark and Paul's Opinion Hour, we're getting all political. Listen on as Mark and Neil explain exactly how to survive the apocalypse. I wanted to introduce you to our good friend Ben. How you doing, Ben?
Hello.
Ben has agreed to be our new quizman.
We're going to talk about a couple of different types of slang.
Hello and welcome to Mark and Paul's Opinion Hour Christmas special. Santa, welcome.
Oh, thank you, Mark. It's great to be here.
It's Christmas morning. And now.
Britain, 1990. A nation caught between decades. The high street is filled with cassette singles. Everybody owns at least one massive jumper. And Saturday night television is treated with the seriousness of a state occasion. In homes across the country, families gather around bulky television sets to witness the cultural landmarks of the age: Gladiators, Blind Date, and whatever Noel Edmonds was doing that week. Meanwhile, two ordinary men begin storing away strong opinions about films, football, music, and absolutely everything else. 35 years later, those opinions remain largely unchanged. This is Mark and Paul's Opinion Hour, Episode 1, 1990.
Hello and welcome to the brand new era of Mark and Paul's Opinion Hour. We've dusted off the VHS player, untangled the cassette tapes, and travelled all the way back to the year 1990. Each episode this season will be diving into a different year of the 90s, looking back at the films, music, television, sport and general weirdness that defined it. Joining me as always are two men whose memories may or may not be legally admissible. Mark and Paul.
Well, it's great to be back.
Great to be back. It's like I never left.
Yeah.
Did I ever leave?
Well, yeah, I just have a vague memory of like you were there, then you weren't there.
To be honest, I thought when I left everything would crumble. There would be no point in going on, but actually nobody really noticed.
Did you just wake up and find yourself in the shower?
Yeah, exactly. They just brought Ben in.
What I want to know
I
is...
just woke up and found myself in the shower with Ben.
Did your kids keep listening to it when you were no longer in it?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think they would.
You're dead to them.
Yeah, yeah.
For carrying on.
Oh, really?
If I'm honest, yeah. They thought you should have just stopped
Is it
as a mark of respect.
An act of betrayal?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a dark note to start the new season with.
I assume from then on nobody emailed into the show either.
Not a single person.
It was only ever my children.
Yeah. Until last night, in fact, when we got a very funny email from your daughter.
Yes, absolutely. Bless her. She's fond of the podcast.
Good, but only when you're here.
Only when I'm here.
Well, then it's a real relief that you're back then, Paul, because that's like, I think, half our listenership. We've just doubled our listenership.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I am looking forward to re-examining the 90s.
I know.
It was the decade that defined
I think so.
Paul as a person.
We were all at the sort of formative age, weren't we, in the 90s, I think.
Yeah, I think so. And I think as Ben pointed out to us that it's very de jour at the moment in the 90s, and we were actually there, and not many people can say that, right?
Well, I suppose, yeah. I mean, in the grand scheme of humanity, true.
Yeah.
Or at least they don't remember it.
Or they're now dead.
But they do say that if you can remember the 90s, you were probably alive in the 90s. Yeah.
Or old enough to remember.
Old enough to remember,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to litigating the 90s, really deep dive, the good, the bad, I don't know, blind date.
Yeah, I think we got some good categories. I've been diligently researching all week.
Have you?
No.
Did you say that you've been boning up for the quiz as well?
Of course. It's
That's
a quiz,
outrageous.
Mark.
I wish I'd thought of doing that.
Well, speaking of quizzes, this time around there's a slight twist. So each round is going to earn points. Why? Because apparently everything has to be competitive now.
Yeah.
At the end of each episode, one of you two will be crowned the ultimate authority on 1990, despite there being absolutely no qualifications required.
Nice. Well, son, I'm looking forward to winning.
Well, I do have, in the 90s, I did get some qualifications. I got some GCSEs. That was it.
I
got most of my GCSEs.
I got GCSEs, and I got 3 distinctions, BTEC in Performing Arts.
Wow. So you are probably one of the most qualified people in the world then to be opining about the 1990s.
No, Mark went to university.
Ben.
Sorry, Ben went to university.
He did. I did go to university.
Did you?
But I really screwed that up and left after a year.
I didn't go to university.
I racked up a load of debt and then just got the hell out of there.
I went
Well, we've got
to
a
the
few years.
University of Hard Knocks.
Yeah?
Yeah.
After you went to the school of getting the shit kicked out of you.
Well, we've got a few years to go till we get to university.
Yeah.
So let's set the scene. So before we get into all the categories and the rounds, where were you guys then in 1990? Let's find out what's going on with you two. How old were you both then?
So after crunching the numbers, I'm confident that I was 12/13 in 1990.
I was 14 up until September, and then for the remainder of the year I was 15.
So we've got one coming into puberty, the other one finding his way.
I was.
You don't know I hit my puberty when I was 12 or 13. I might have been an early bloomer or a last chance Larry.
We were
you don't know.
both at the same school.
Yeah,
Well, we were all 3 of us at the same school.
Were we both at the same out-of-school amateur dramatics group at the same time? Or were you not in that?
I was, but I was in and out.
Really?
I was frequently expelled from said club.
Were you?
Yeah, for either not turning up or mucking about. So even though I was there for a lot of it, for our drama experience, I never actually performed a play.
Did you never actually do a production?
Never did a production.
Did you ever get cast in a production and then he booted you?
I got cast in a production of, what's the one with the circus guy?
Oh,
Barnum.
Barnum.
Oh, yeah.
But I went for the main part and didn't get it
The back end of a horse.
because our mutual friend Bryn got that part.
Oh, you were up for Barnum.
I was up for Barnum.
Wow.
I didn't get that.
You'd have made a great Barnum.
I then threw a strop and left.
Yeah, quite
Because
right.
I didn't get the main part. And that's, to be fair, guys, that's how I've lived my life.
Do you know what the most galling thing about that whole story is?
What?
Bryn was majestic in that role. He owned it.
They still talk about
Yeah,
Bryn
they do.
Casey's Barnum.
I remember the one where he messed up his lines. He did a funny going backwards thing, and the crowd loved it. He was just tuned into Barnum.
It was a masterclass in Barnamisms.
So basically, 1990s, we're chock full of hormones,
Yep.
and we're doing some am-dram. Except you're failing to do am-dram.
I'm rehearsing.
If you do, okay, fine.
So we've got a 12, 13 year old and a 14, 15 year old at this point in time. So do we have any girlfriends on the scene or?
I'm not sure I had a girlfriend
Yeah.
at 14, 15. Maybe Kelly Cook.
Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, I was in love with several girls, but I don't think I was in a relationship with any of them.
No, I think that, I was... I was probably playing the field at the time.
Yeah.
Ben, if I'm honest.
It was in your hoe era, yeah?
Yeah, I was...
Sowing your oats all.
I was a himbo. Yeah.
And I guess you were playing lots of rugby at that point, Mark?
I was playing rugby then. Yeah, I was back in my rugby days, hooking for Frampton Cotterell.
So there's the hoe and the hooker. Yeah, fair.
Nice. See what he's done there?
Yeah.
I didn't take part in any participation sports
No.
in my youth.
Just the non-participatory ones?
What is a non-participation sport?
Don't know. Flashing?
Is that a sport?
Not really.
Yeah.
Competitive.
No,
You can make anything a sport if you stand below a boat standing around watching it cheering.
I was in Scouts.
Oh,
I
yeah.
suppose I was in Scouts at the time.
Cool.
Yeah.
But you were always throwing a strop and getting kicked out of that.
It's difficult to get kicked out of Scouts.
So you made someone else sixer and you seconder and then you just flounced out of there.
I never got to patrol leader.
Yeah, I don't remember that being... Actually, I was never in Scouts. I'm thinking of Cubs. I
Yeah.
never...
I was never responsible enough.
What about you, Ben? What were you doing?
Well, I was doing a combo of these things. I was also in Scouts.
Right.
And I was playing rugby.
And you were playing some rugby. Yeah, true. And you were probably doing like some sort of like a technical role in the amateur dramatics.
Yeah, there's all of that. I wasn't doing competitive flashing, though. So.
Okay. I mean, I will say I was the best at it.
I could have gone pro, but my knees went... So you've got to be careful.
It's a common injury, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a
I lost
common
my
injury.
dirty Mac, and that was my flashing career done and dusted.
Why do the knees go? Is it the thrusting?
Yeah.
I think that was the hips.
It's the waggle. It's
the helicopter.
The helicopter waggle is all in the knees, Paul.
Is it?
Yeah.
The jumping out from behind the bush really takes it out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And a lot of hard surfaces, pavements.
No, you do this stuff in a
Car
park.
parks.
You do it on the grass. That's an amateur mistake you've made there. Don't do flashing on concrete.
And would you wear sort of moulded studs, or would they be? The metal
No,
ones?
I'd go down the sports shop and I'd replace them. Yeah,
Nowadays, it's probably done on 3G, right?
Probably is.
Yeah,
3G
yeah.
flashing.
indeed.
Yeah, well, we're up to 5G, I think now. In the old pitches.
Yes, I mean, what does that even?
And in mobile networks, it's a weird.
There was a time where it would just come together.
Which one causes autism?
I think it's Nostradamus that said that was going to happen at some point. I think. Anyway, so what?
Yeah. So
Ben?
what, Ben? What is going on?
What's
Something like
happening? What's going on?
90s.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up, the film and TV round. Right then, time to head to the nation's living rooms. 1990 was peak sofa culture. One television in the house, 4 channels, and if someone needed the toilet during a film, you simply missed that part of the plot forever. Let's talk films and television.
Let's do that. It was actually a pretty good year for film and television. When I was like having a little look back, there was a lot of stuff out that I'd forgotten. 2 Schwarzenegger films in the top 10 highest grossing in 1990.
Wow.
Anyone want to have a guess which 2 Schwarzenegger films?
T2?
Terminator 2.
Yeah, it's
No,
No, is that later?
I think it might have been later. Yeah,
Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop was one of them. Yeah, that was.
Come on, that's
I
in the
think
comedy phase.
that came 10th. That was 10th out of the top 10.
What's the one?
Twins.
Twins, that's what I was going to say.
No, it was Total Recall.
With the
Both
gold-
came out in 1990.
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger was an absolute behemoth in 1990.
He was big, wasn't he?
He was.
Still is.
Yeah. And there's a lot of classic films. There's some really good films that came out that year. So like Goodfellas was out that year.
Yep.
Controversially, didn't get Best Film
Why? What
because
beats it?
that was beaten by Dances with Wolves. Kevin Costner got Best
the
Film
Costner
and Best
epic.
Director. I know.
Wow. And best director.
I think he was he bouncing back from Waterworld then, or was that afterwards?
I think it was after.
Yeah, I think you might have been right.
Because that's where he got all the money behind him to do Waterworld.
Have we done Robin Hood at that point? That comes later.
I think that was
doesn't it?
later as well. It's 90s, isn't it? Robin Hood.
We're talking about the 90s.
Oh, we are talking about 90s, yeah. Later
What are you here
90s.
for?
Yeah, might still in the 80s.
Come on, man.
Are we not doing the 80s? But the film I was going to mention from 1990.
Wait, sorry. When you say mention, this is your.
This is what I think
This is
with
what
it.
you think is the
Well,
best.
I think it's the one like the most noteworthy. Put
Okay.
it that way. I'm not sure what to say it's necessarily best. I've just mentioned Goodfellas without that year.
Yeah, okay, go on.
But it was the highest grossing film that year.
Oh, interesting.
Anyone want to have a guess?
1990. I wouldn't be able to tell you, Mark. It was a long time ago.
It was Ghost.
Oh,
Ghost. Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore.
Unchained
Would be
Melody.
good. Unchained Melody. I saw a good synopsis of that once, which was dead man assaults ceramicist.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Succinct.
That's down to the brass tacks, isn't it? Did a good bit of business though, Ghost. $505 million at the box office.
In today's money, that's £150 billion.
Well, that is. I think that is right. I think that checks
I've
out.
done the maths.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, what's not to like? Patrick Swayze in his pomp.
Demi Moore.
Demi Moore in her pomp. Two,
Whoopi Goldberg.
Goldberg. I mean, I dare I say it, in her pomp. Yeah.
All these people were pomp worthy at the time.
Super pompous, all of them. Yeah.
They were.
Yeah.
And you particularly like this film?
I do. I remember seeing that quite a lot. That used to be down Video City on a Friday night. Getting Ghost out again.
Those were the days. These days, you wouldn't get that, would you?
Were you one of those hard kids that used to hang outside Video City, bullying me?
I was not that.
I always used to have to walk past on the way to the chip shop, and I'd always get shouted at by a bunch of Nadergood youths. Nadergood.
Yeah.
Walking along with your copy of Ghost.
Ne'er-do-wells, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah.
So I think it's a classic.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was the best film of 1990. I have to say, I'm not. Listen, I don't want to.
So you're thinking more.
Affect anybody. Home Alone was out in 1990.
Was it really?
Yeah.
It wasn't in the top 10.
Well, it's because it was out at Christmas.
Okay, that makes sense.
Presumably that's why it wasn't in the top 10. But since then, it's done a bit of business.
What about Days of Thunder? That's a good film.
Where Tom Cruise was called Cole Trickle.
That's correct. Yeah.
That's the only thing I
it's
remember.
basically
Maria McKee.
Robert Duvall was in.
He was.
I heard a fact about this the other day. So Robert Duvall had just come out off the back of doing, I can't remember something. Oh, it was The Godfather Part 3, and he didn't get
which was also out that year.
For an Oscar. He
Right.
didn't get nominated. And he was so fed up, he said, I'm just going to do the next movie that offers me $1 million.
Okay.
And
they did.
Days of Thunder offered him $1 million.
Yeah, he was pretty good in that as well.
It was Maria McKee, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah, Show Me Heaven.
Yeah,
God,
Show
I
Me
love
Heaven.
that song.
Oh, yeah, Show Me Heaven, yeah.
That got me through a couple of breakups.
Did it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, wow. Okay, yeah, it's a strong shape. Listen, yeah. I've gone more on the television direction. So
okay.
what I've done with some of these things this round in 1990 is I've tried to think back to where I was and what I was doing in 1990. And the television that I think everybody, every 15-year-old, 14-year-old, 12-year-old watched was Saturday morning BBC TV.
Oh, yes.
So mine
was that Sarah Green?
Is going live with, dare I say his name, Philip Schofield.
Yeah.
And Sarah Green at the time.
He was developing his skills and his taste.
Of course.
Grooming Gordon the Gopher.
Of course, we had Trevor Simon.
Oh, well. yeah, they were good.
Comedy skits. And particularly, my favourite parts, I think, of going live were the cartoon inserts. And during 1990 itself, you had some classics. You had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Well,
Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Come on.
Yeah.
Heroes in a Half Shell.
We're not thuggish Americans.
No, we're not. We also had raccoons.
Oh, yeah.
Bert Raccoon.
Yeah. Cyril Sneer.
Yeah, Cyril Sneer.
Yeah.
And, well, this wasn't 1990, so I'm straying a little bit, but in these Muppet Babies was one of them. So my submission, I think, was it is going live, because it was absolutely appointment television for me at the time. You had the phone-ins, you had the pop groups, you had...
So... At the time, so this is always, when you're doing these sort of retrospective things, it's always, am I going with what I liked back then, or am I going with what I would still appreciate now? Because that's...
Well, I'm going for the thing that at the time really brought me joy, and not necessarily just for looking back on it and what you think might make you sound the coolest now.
It's not what makes you sound the coolest, it's just what I would actually sit down and watch.
Listen, I'm not trying to influence anybody in their decision of points.
Wait, hang on, and I didn't even know there was actually point scoring for these rounds. I knew there was a quiz.
He didn't
I thought that would be all the point scoring.
He missed that meeting.
Were you at the same meeting as we were?
I'm not sure.
Well,
I mean,
now you know that there are points on the line.
Sell us your films.
Do you want to change Ghost?
Oh, yeah, I want to say Miller's Crossing now.
Because that's what you were into when you were 13.
I really... Well, actually, did I watch... No, I didn't. You're right. No. Ben, do I get points for saying the thing that makes me sound the coolest now?
Listen, there's no right or wrong here.
No.
Well... Ben, is this right or wrong what I'm saying now? You're the judge.
We'll see in a minute. What I want to know, though, go back to Saturday Morning TV.
Yes.
Did any of you ever phone in? Did you phone in?
No.
I didn't phone in.
Oh, I once phoned... You remember when 5 Star were on?
Yeah,
I phoned in when they were on. It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you.
What did
Come
they
on.
say? Just like,
They just said,
5 Star is shit!
Yeah, it was a good bit of TV.
Classic TV.
Seminal TV of our childhood. Yeah.
Can anybody remember any of the competitors to go in live on the other channel?
Oh, what was it?
No. We weren't allowed to watch ITV in my house.
Too low class.
Yeah.
What was it? Was number 73 still going at that
Number
point?
73 was going, Sandy Toxvig.
Yeah.
What are you talking
And,
about?
Neil
What are these things you're talking about?
Yeah.
Number 73. What was
There
that, like a bus or something?
Motormouth
Oh, yeah.
with Gaz Top.
Oh, yes.
I'm just going to have to take your word for this.
You're
but
not, none of this.
none of that. I mean, actually, number 73 does ring a bell, but yeah, Motormouth doesn't ring any bells at all.
Did number
Gilbert the
73,
Alien.
did they show Rent-A-Ghost in that? Oh, no, that was on...
Oh, no,
I think that was just on-
Rent-A-Ghost.
That was just on... I think that was just on the evening
I think
TV.
it was ITV, though.
Yeah.
I think you're right. Oh, is this turning into these days?
Yes! It's exactly what you wanted the whole time.
Exactly.
This was always your plan,
Always
wasn't
bring
it?
round to that. Yeah, but so that Mark's submission, we're just going to clarify this, is the Patrick Swayze vehicle, Ghost,
Yeah.
and mine is the hugely influential Saturday morning television show, not Live and Kicking, Going Live. Live
Get
and
it
Kicking
right.
came
So
after.
it's not my fault that I like, romance and, pottery and dead people. It's not my fault. It checked all my boxes. It pushed all my buttons.
I'm glad you said those three things in that order.
Well, Mike, you get some points for big box office numbers, but I think with this round, I'm going with Paul.
Right.
It's the nostalgia levels.
So that's
turned up to the max.
that's what you're looking for then, is it nostalgia?
Not necessarily.
Well,
I think you'll each round will take its own course.
All right.
He's a fickle mistress.
I am a fickle mistress. So, round 1, Paul.
Come on.
All right, next up, music. Now, musically, 1990 was all over the place. You had dance music exploding, power ballads everywhere, dodgy novelty songs somehow reaching number 1, and at least one bloke with a ponytail playing the saxophone on top of the pops. So what actually deserves remembering? And for this round, Paul, you can kick us off.
Okay, thanks, Ben. 1990. So it'll be easy again to sort of go cool. Sort of there's the sort of the mad Chester scene. There's the Hacienda, all that sort of stuff.
Because you're effortlessly cool. Is that why it would be so easy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you met me? But I, again, what I've done here is I've tried to put myself back in 14-15-year-old Paul.
Because you two have got together and Ben had told you that's what he wants to hear.
Not necessarily. So I grew up in a household where I was the youngest of 3. My sister is 8 years older than me and my brother is 5 years older than me. Mm-hmm. So there was always some sort of coolish music kicking around in the house, or what they thought was cool at the time. And I can remember vividly stealing the cassette tape of this album and playing it. I was stealing it from my brother's bedroom. And it's the album Listen Without Prejudice by George Michael.
Oh, okay.
His first album that he released after leaving Wham.
You're almost saying 1990 that George Michael was in his pomp, I guess.
It's almost when he was in his pomp. And specifically, if we're going for a specific song, I think it would be Freedom 90.
Okay, yeah. It's a banger. It's a banger.
I can remember the songs on the album. I can remember the album cover. I can remember sitting and listening to it.
And critically, because it was called Freedom 90, you're sure that it was the right year. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's what brought me
Very
to it
on
in the first
brand.
place.
Oh, I bet Ben likes that. Oh, that's points straight away. Oh,
Yeah.
Ben's ticking up those points, yeah.
So, yeah. So,
He's put the theme of the episode into his answer. Mark's going to struggle to beat him.
always thinking. So yeah, I can remember everything about it. I can remember listening to it in my bedroom. I can remember where I am. And it was just, I felt sort of sophisticated and a bit older when I was listening to it, because it wasn't quite the sort of the poppy nonsense that all of my peers were listening
That's
to at
like
the
the
time.
only sentence that George Michael has been described as not being poppy nonsense.
So that's my submission.
All right,
Ben.
all right.
I'm going for that because, it really means
Freedom
a
90.
lot to me.
Okay, so you see as Freedom 90, what do you raise it?
Do I get extra points, Ben, for diligent research?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because there's a number of options here. I am going to give you my one.
Oh,
but
yeah, there was loads of songs.
So, yeah, but there's some like pretty big ones. Like Madonna Vogue, for example, was the highest selling song that year. That's a good one. Sinead O'Connor was out that year with Nothing Compares.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was the year of the Milli Vanilli scandal as well.
Oh, yeah.
But obviously not that. Three tenors were knocking about. Obviously Italia 90, so they were knocking about in the charts quite a lot. But I'm tempted to make my answer, just to be belligerent, based on my film answer as well, Unchained Melody, which was in the charts that year.
I quite like the joining the two
But
guys together.
my actual answer, which I loved the song back then, and I still love it today, is Wilson Phillips' Hold On.
Oh, it's a bang.
Highest grossing song in the US that year. Wow. But do you know the song I'm talking about?
Of course, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
how long did you live in the US for when you were...
It was in the charts in the UK as well. It's one of the most like 90s songs. I mean, well, early 90s, obviously. But yeah, that's my submission, Ben. So Wilson Phillips.
Does it help if I've got a fact about Wilson Phillips?
Go on then.
That two of them were daughters of Beach Boys.
Oh, there you go.
Is that right?
Oh, that's more points to Mark.
Oh, as in Bob Wilson. Is it Bob Wilson?
Not
No.
Bob Wilson.
What was his name? Brian Wilson.
Brian Wilson.
Oh, okay.
And Ian Phillips. I don't know whether his name is Ian Phillips. I don't know.
Oh, the other one was the daughter of the guy who invented the screwdriver. Fun fact.
The electric razor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's strong. I have to say,
Yeah.
it's strong. It's also, it's...
So I know Ben wants to go with you, but I'm wondering whether he's just to try and make it like
do
fun.
not.
So-
No.
Guess, Ben. He's got his own mind.
I just wanted to interject with some of my thoughts because I was
Yeah.
cause the 90s strong. Fun fact about 1990, I bought my first, obviously turned into a DJ a bit later on, but I bought my first 12-inch vinyl that year. And it was,
Something cool.
well, I mean, I think it's cool, but like Black Box Ride on Time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fountain, Alita Holloway.
But wasn't that another one that it was like lip synced? It wasn't her voice on the thing.
It was not the lead, so it doesn't. Well, it doesn't actually. They re-sang it, but it is the
Oh, it
taking
is
the
that.
sample from Lolita Holloway's
Right, okay.
Love Sensation.
So it wasn't quite a Milli Vanilli scandal.
No,
type
it
thing.
wasn't
Okay,
that,
fair
and it
enough.
was a total banger. But yeah, that was my first final. Right. Anyway, to points. I applaud Paul for his getting 90 into the song title,
yeah.
but I think for nostalgia and for the fact that it means a lot to him, Mark takes this round with the Wilson Phillips.
Woo!
Okay, so now we come to the sport round. Sport in 1990 gave Britain one very important thing: emotional damage. Italia 90, Gaza, penalties, grown men crying in pubs. Let's relive it all again for absolutely no reason. Over to you, Mark.
So I wasn't massively into sport back then. So a lot of this passed me by. I think I watched Italia 90. I did. I mean, it's hard not to get swept up in that, isn't it?
Yeah.
When England are doing that. So the one sporting stuff that we did watch in my household religiously was the snooker. World Championship, always on the bank holiday.
Yeah.
So it goes into the final session. And I remember that year that Stephen Hendry won his first World Championship against Jimmy White. And it was I can't remember the exact score, but it was a good match, and it was one of those ones that Jimmy should have won, but everyone was rooting for Hendry because he was a fresh-faced god. How old would he have been back then?
I was going to ask, I wonder how old he was
know.
when he won his first.
Probably
It was
probably
like
teenage,
19 or something,
Yeah.
I suspect, yeah.
He never turned into much, did he?
No, where is he now?
Where is he now? Exactly. But yeah, because that was a real family thing, so we'd be allowed to stay up later if it went into the last session. And so I remember that distinctly, so that's
Nice.
my submission. That enough fucking nostalgia for you?
I just want to say, Ben, I'm not going to get angry with you about this. I know that you're just doing your
Yeah,
job.
no.
Mine, I think, has got to be Italia 90. But I'm sort of with Mark on this. I think back then I was sort of too busy, being a player.
Famously Ho-Face.
Yeah, famously. And so I think what I remember more about Italia 90 is the cultural side of it rather than the sporting side of it. I can't profess to have sat down and watched the Uruguay versus Argentina match.
Yeah.
Right? I can't, maybe I probably would have sat down. My household wasn't hugely into sport. We didn't sit down and watch the sport together necessarily. We'd maybe watch a grandstand on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh, yeah, really?
Or I might.
Or did you watch the wrestling on ITV, World of Sport, or whatever it was?
I might get up early and watch Trans World Sport on Channel 4 occasionally.
Nice. Yeah.
Watch the kabaddi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, some,
Big. Oh, man, that's right. Back in the day, we always used to be super into kabaddi, didn't we?
Remember that?
Remember that on every Sunday evening, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, always into that. So yeah, it was more the Pavarotti-ness of Nessun Dorma, the Gary Lineker in his little shorts.
Oh, yeah.
I can just remember that it was sort of the first time I'd experienced a nationwide want for something.
Yeah.
Right, because I think we're not children of a war or unless you count the Falklands, but
No, Desert Storm, I consider that was my war.
Yeah, it was your war. But yeah, so it's certainly for me Italia 90. Obviously, I think you said it, Ben, in your intro. So I think we agree with each other here that
I call bullshit on that.
well,
Manipulating the judge here.
no, I'm just saying.
Totally manipulated.
I'm just trying to kind of gain common ground.
Yeah.
The Gaza crying. I can remember Gaza, being this, new, young, kind of, incredibly exciting player.
Was that the one when he did the thing against Scotland? Was it that?
No,
was
that's,
that was the Euros, wasn't it?
We'll
We'll
get
come
to that in 6 months' time.
Oh, so Gaza was knocking around 6 years previous in 1990.
Yeah, it was his first World Cup.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
He was new on the scene. He was young. Gary Lineker took him under his wing.
Yeah. Yeah, he was sort of a cheeky chappy. He was, he hadn't quite reached his sort of.
Was that before or after he recorded?
Is that what you said?
Was that before or after he recorded The Fog on the Tyne?
No, I think it was probably before.
Probably a little bit before that.
I think it was before. And before he
was it
went
before or
to
after?
try and find Raoul Moat with,
with a
4
pasty.
cans of lager and a pasty. I think. Yeah.
But it's an interesting period, wasn't it? Because we'd come off the '86 World Cup where the Maradona
Mexico?
goal, where the Maradona hand of God. So we were all a bit angsty, and then suddenly we had this run, and it was all looking quite good. And it was like oh, okay.
Is it the semis?
We're checking through, and then we began our German run of bad luck.
Because Germany beat Argentina in the final that year, didn't they?
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
So, and we lost to Germany.
On penalties.
Yeah,
that's where it all began.
Which loser missed that penalty then? Was that
Stuart Pearce?
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, he made up for it.
That's right. And Psycho made up for it later on. All right, that's fine. Okay.
On.
Yeah,
So,
we've forgiven him then, have we?
Yeah, and I think it was sort of quite. I think football was just was on the cusp of that becoming, celebrity footballers, like full on proper.
Because the Premier League had just started, right? So it's just the start of the Premier League. Football was being shown in pubs, which was like
exactly.
so it was that whole it was really starting to become a.
I think there was a thing probably in that because it was in Italy and not far afield. We could watch it at the sort of virtually the same time.
Yeah, I can remember. I can remember being sat down at that semi-final with my parents. And again, we watched a lot of sport in our house, but the football wasn't the main focus of our particular house. But I remember all of those England games, and particularly that semi-final. I remember being sat in the living room with everybody else in the family sat around there. Just nice. The tension was just insane.
Did a load of our fans travel out there and disgrace themselves?
Oh,
or was that
almost
certainly? Yeah.
Almost certainly.
There wasn't a single bit of patio furniture left intact.
Although we were again, Summer of Love, that we didn't talk about the music thing, but the drugs were coming through. The hooliganism of the 80s was starting to fade a little bit, but they probably still caused. They probably still caused lots of trouble.
With the bucket hats and the hacienda. The second time I mentioned that, and then because
you were there,
because you were so hip
age
and relevant and happening back then. Yeah,
age 14 used to go up to Manchester.
But you go to the hacienda and listen to all your George Michael records.
Of course, I think this might.
He went with George
Michael.
Michael.
Contentious or not, but of course it spawned what is probably the best sort of World Cup song that has ever been, which is World in Motion by New Order.
Oh yeah, with the John Barnes rap.
Yeah.
See, somebody could have won a music round with it. But
didn't even think of that.
Could have spanned that because
if you'd done the rap, I mean.
I bet
there it is. I bet you probably knew this. Yeah,
I do know it. But I'm not going to do it because it's just too much. So yeah, that's my submission.
It's strong.
Difficult to think of 1990.
Yeah.
Without, and by the way, this is the second thing I've said that's actually involved the number 90.
Right,
There's a theme. There's a theme.
Oh my god! Like Paul is playing 3D chess, and I'm playing with myself.
You are. Could you please stop, Mike?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm learning a lot about how the game's played tonight.
I mean, it's the first year. You got another 9
first
of them to go.
episode.
Every
Okay.
day's a school day.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Well, because you're schooling me.
So, Ben, come on.
Ooh.
Give it to us.
Look at my curveball,
but you've
Henry
got to
here.
give me some points for originality because
Yeah.
1990s was the.
Oh no! Also, yeah. I mean, obviously, it was the obvious choice was Italian.
Henry's a shout.
Henry's a shout. I mean, it started off. That was how many? 7? Was it 7?
I think, yeah.
Everybody remembers where they are, right? When Henry,
When Henry
As he
went
potted that
yeah,
last
yeah.
black, and they were like,
yeah, come on, everybody. And can you remember everybody in the pubs watching it?
and he was bleeding, and he had like.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Can you remember when Jimmy White went up to the referee and said he's crying over words? Remember that? Remember the songs that spanned out from it?
Yeah, you remember
Yeah.
Pavarotti doing Snooker Loopy? You never remember when that was out?
The John Virgo rap.
Remember when everybody cried around the Crucible? You remember singing their songs?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
Ben,
go on,
what's
Ben.
your
I'm going to get Stephen Hendry.
Way!
Fuck off.
There it is.
Okay, science and technology now. And 1990 was a strange mix of futuristic ambition and absolute chaos. The internet technically existed, but nobody had seen it. Mobile phones weighed roughly the same as a Labrador, and owning a CD player meant you were basically considered an astronaut. Let's revisit the future as imagined by 1990. So, Paul, do you want to start this one?
Right, okay, so here's mine. A formative piece of technology in my life. The Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah.
So, the first year this came out, I didn't have one myself. My friend Stephen had one.
Mm.
And he got one, and we used to go to his house and play it. We used to play Golden Axe.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
What else did we play? Got it written down here.
Ben, am I right in thinking that our Stephen was David?
Yeah, David
He had the Sega, didn't he?
Yeah, he had that. And it was Sonic the Hedgehog, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Altered Beast.
And the Street... What was the motorcycle one? Street... something.
There was Super Monaco GP was one on there, which was
Right,
like
okay.
the ever.
Yeah.
I can't remember the motorbike one.
Yeah, you could...
Later on, there was
you
quite
get
a lot
lead
of...
pipe, and you could hit other motorcyclists with a lead pipe. Yeah.
That's nice.
It was really realistic.
That wasn't Streets of Rage.
Oh, maybe.
No.
No, I think that was a fighter. That was like a platform fighter. But the Mega Drive was mine. It was something that we'd not really seen before.
Hang
We
on.
had Nintendo.
It was launched in 1990. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Sorry.
I was just checking. I was just like... Yeah.
Point of note. Mark
this?
Mark questioned.
Just
For the
checking.
record, Mark questioned.
Why do you think I would have said it?
Because I thought you might just be like, oh, this is what I was doing in 1990. I just wanted to check that this is a
Even
legitimate...
if it was what I was doing, it's still a formative part.
Nah,
of
that's
technology.
bullshit. No, it's got to be specific to the year. It can't just be vaguely around that time.
We can fact check.
That's nonsense.
I'll fact check now. While
Thanks, Ben. If you could just fact check.
Oh
that
no,
for
I'm
me.
sure.
No,
Paul's done his research.
We've got a question.
Challenge.
Point of order.
Yeah, it's like the tennis. So Mark has challenged.
How many challenges does he get per episode?
Well, he gets one, and then
Right.
if it's upheld, he gets to keep it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so Mega Drive release date. Sega Mega Drive release date. This is going to be
Whenever-
embarrassing. It was
whenever they say.
89, isn't it?
Should be good. This UK.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mega Drive
Thank you.
release date.
This is
In
podcast
the
gold.
UK.
This is live
Yeah.
googling.
UK. Here we go.
Live data input.
Oh,
Oh dear.
oh.
Oh
What?
dear.
I think he's okay.
flag on the play, ref.
But he should
flag
have
on
had
the
it on
play.
he should have had it on his birthday list because it was September the 14th, 1990.
Oh. Well, the way you said that, it sounded
Yeah.
like it was going to go the other way.
It was absolutely no. So Mark loses a challenge.
Yeah, he's lost his
He's
challenge.
So I only get one challenge.
You get one challenge.
Hang
and
on.
You've lost it.
I challenge.
You can't.
Oh no, because I've lost my
You've
challenge.
lost your challenge.
Oh my god, you really got me
You can
tied
write
up
to the
like
world
that,
governing
yeah.
body and try and get the rules changed. But
Fine, all
You
right.
can do. Yeah, you can go to the Court of Arbitration for Sport.
I have no regrets.
Okay, thanks. So yeah, it's pretty succinct. Mine. It's the Sega Mega Drive.
Cool.
The best console I think there's ever been.
No, that was the N64, GoldenEye on the N64.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
When was that? That must have been...
Well, I bet we'll get to that.
Yeah.
In a subsequent episode.
Yeah, I think you're wrong, but carry on.
Cool.
What's yours, Mark?
Well, I've gone a bit more lofty. It was the start of the Human Genome Project.
Ooh.
Which
Was it?
was completed in...
No, I'm not. That's not
challenge.
my challenge.
He's
I'm not
challenging.
challenging.
Oh,
It's not an official challenge.
You were just like commentating.
It was just a mere...
Are you sure?
It was a mere eyebrow raise.
I'm just buying a challenge, just trying to get it done without an official challenge.
So, with the Human Genome Project, it started in 1990. It didn't get completed till 2003, just a short 13 years later. And Ben, I don't want to hog all the mic time, so why don't you explain to us exactly what the Human Genome Project was and why it's important?
Yeah.
Right. Well...
I just want to say, when I was talking about the Mega Drive, I didn't intentionally humiliate you. So, carry on.
It's only humiliating if he doesn't know. I bet he's got a reasonable understanding, actually. I don't know, have you?
Well, the project was to sequence the human genome.
Yeah.
So such that we could use that information to cure transmittable diseases and understand the makeup of
Exactly.
Earth.
I'd just like to point out that I assumed that you would know that, and I didn't patronise you by assuming that that was going to be embarrassing for you.
You didn't know that. I'm just saying you didn't know that.
But
well done.
a lofty project.
Yeah.
Not at all problematic.
Who was it that launched the project?
It was Ben. You weren't going to check this, are you? You're not going to look this up.
No fact check.
No, it was Ian Genome.
Challenge.
Ian G. Is that Ian G. Gnome?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. No. So, and where was it? Where did this happen?
All over the place. Yeah. Where didn't it happen, Paul?
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the result? How many of these genomes are there?
Well, they just
Can you
mapped,
tell me my sequence?
They just mapped the one to start with.
Okay.
I think
Whose was it?
it was Ian's.
Ian's. Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. It seems like you're all over
He was
this.
literally the OG genome.
Hey, come on.
End of answer.
And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, good. So,
So I have questions.
Okay, go.
Could you play Sonic on the human genome?
No, I don't think you could.
No.
Although you might be able to collect small gold coins. No, rings. Oh, God. It's Mario's the coins, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could develop a flesh-eating virus that would kill Sonic the Hedgehog with that technology.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
And could you solve communicable diseases on the Mega Drive?
I
didn't have that game. I don't think Steve had that game, did
I
he?
think it was 16-bit Mega Drive. So I'm going to say, put myself out there and say no.
Okay, well, as important as the Human Genome Project was, it did span a big period of time. I'm going to go with the Mega Drive.
Thank you.
So I just didn't have the information to back it up, did I? That was the problem, I think.
You've got to be all over this.
Yeah, got to be over that, yeah, okay. Again, I'm really learning how to play this game as I'm playing it, so yeah.
We're still 2-2. We're still...
Is it really? Okay, right, fine. Yeah, assuming that's how he's scoring it.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Could be waiting on some
Could
of them.
be.
Nice. Next.
Okay, and now it's time for the final challenge, the one we've all been waiting for, the quiz. So, 1990 quiz, collection of questions specifically designed to expose faulty memories and embarrass grown adults, written by the legend, OG quizman Neil. So, what we've got is a 10-question quiz.
Okay.
It's a quizman Neil special. But, famously, 12 points. Who knew, right?
Oh, wow, I love this. Neil would have loved this.
He would have.
He would love this.
Okay. So,
Where do you think he's, like, up there looking down on us?
Yeah, I like to think.
I mean, I'm talking up in my attic.
Question number 1.
Okay.
The resignation of which senior minister on the 1st of November 1990 directly led to the resignation of Margaret Thatcher? There's 2 resignations in there.
Okay.
It's a question of many
My
resignations.
pen's not working. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've got
All
that
good.
one.
Question number 2.
Okay.
Which boxer surprised the world when he knocked out Mike Tyson in the 10th round of their world title bout in Tokyo to become the undisputed world heavyweight champion?
That's an interesting question, isn't it?
Question number 3.
3.
The photo of the Earth, known as the pale blue dot, was taken by Voyager 1 on the 14th of February 1990. To the nearest 100 million miles, how far away from Earth was Voyager 1 when the photo was taken? So to the nearest 100 million miles, how far away from the Earth was Voyager 1 when that photo was taken? If it's important, it was the 14th of February 1990, if that'll change your answer. Question number 4. What song do these lyrics come from?
Okay, cool.
Someday, somebody's going to make you want to turn around and say...
Oh, God.
Let me just do that again. Someday, somebody's going to make you want to...
Someday somebody's gonna make you want to turn around and say goodbye.
Oh.
You get a point for artist and a point for the title. Question number 5.
Go on.
The New Zealand Royal Navy discontinued its daily rum ration on the 28th of February 1990. A tot of half a gill was issued to sailors each day. But at what time was the ration typically issued? The person nearest to the time gets the point for this.
Okay.
So, the New Zealand Royal Navy discontinued its daily rum ration on the 28th of February 1990. A tot of half a gill was issued to sailors each day. But what time was the ration typically issued?
How much is half a gill?
That's a good question.
Is that one of the
No more
questions?
points.
Okay.
Challenge.
Overall. Question number 6. Martina Navratilova won the Wimbledon Singles Championship in 1990. She still holds the record for the most singles titles won at Wimbledon. How many times did she win it? Nearest to the number gets the point.
Just Wimbledon.
Yeah, just Wimbledon. I think I know this one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Question number 7.
Yeah.
The UK version of the TV show House of Cards was first aired in 1990. Good show. What is the name of the show's main character?
Oh, I know that.
You bastard.
I'm not sure how to spell it. Well,
Fine.
okay.
I'm not going to look at the spelling. Okay. Question number 8. Which major motion picture from 1990 had this tagline?
Is it? Go on.
Actually, give me the tagline, come on.
Is it Dead Man Assaults Ceramicist?
His story will touch you, even though he can't.
Okay, nice.
Philip Schofield.
Ask Gordon.
Dear. This is litigious if we put it. Can we allowed to do that?
Yeah, he's a very litigious man.
Yes. Yeah.
Question number 9. The England men's football team lost to Germany on penalties in the semi-final of the 1990 World Cup.
Yeah.
Which 2 England players missed their penalties? A point for each.
Oh, interesting.
We discussed one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a... Yeah, maybe. I'm not really sure, but maybe.
Yeah, okay, go on then. Yeah.
Okay. And number 10, last question.
Yeah.
The TV show Twin Peaks was first shown in 1990.
Yeah.
In the show, which US state is the town of Twin Peaks located? Which US state is the town of Twin Peaks located?
There's lots of questions you could have asked me about Twin Peaks that I may have known. This is not one of them, but I'm going to have a guess. Because that's quizzing 101, Mark, isn't it?
What? Just putting something down?
Yeah, go get something
You got to
down.
put something down, yeah.
Go get something
Because
down.
you never know.
And I know some of the states. Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So are we ready to
Okay.
mark? Ready to mark these
Yes,
questions?
yes.
Okay. It's going to be interesting. So,
Go on then.
question number 1 was the resignation of which senior minister on the 1st of November 1990 directly led to the resignation of Margaret Thatcher?
Oh, I think I gave this away.
Yeah, I think I went Heseltine.
I think it's Hasseltine.
Oh, you were both wrong.
Oh.
Oh, are we?
Wasn't the resident? It was Geoffrey Howe resigned.
Oh.
Heseltine didn't he lead the charge?
He did, yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, well, that's
Okay.
good. I didn't mind that. We both got it wrong.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Which boxer surprised the world when he knocked out Mike Tyson in the 10th round of their world title bout in Tokyo?
Is it Frank Bruno?
I went Buster Douglas.
Point to Mark. Boxing skills.
Well done,
Okay,
Mark.
so the photo of
Proud of
the
you,
Earth,
man.
a photo of the Earth known as the pale blue dot was taken from Voyager. So we're going to the nearest 100 million miles.
Okay, I've got 230 million miles.
I went with 500 million miles.
Well, Mark wins it because it's 3.7 billion miles.
Wow.
That's a lot of miles.
That's
isn't
a
it?
lot of miles, isn't it?
Yeah, you might have done better to the nearest billion.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Let's see if we know this one.
Okay.
So the lyrics were someday somebody's going to make you want to turn around and say goodbye. Come on then. Artist and type.
Well, it's Wilson Phillips. Hold on.
Nice.
Yeah,
Done.
I got those two. I got that one. 2 points for that.
So the New Zealand Royal Navy, and what time of day did they give out their Havergill?
Go on.
I've gone for 8 a.m.
I've gone for 7 p.m.
Let's do some maths. Paul is closest.
Oh.
It's 11 a.m.
Right, okay.
So Martina Navratilova and her number of Wimbledon singles championships.
I went with 5,
I
didn't
went
I?
with 9.
Boom.
Oh, very good. Very good.
There we go. So the House of Cards. What's
Is
the
it
main character?
Frank No, I
I
don't
think
know.
it's Gerald Urquhart.
Oh,
his
yeah,
name?
you both have bits of it. So it's Francis Urquhart.
France.
I think I'm willing to give Paul half a point for that
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's
Thank
fair
you.
enough. Yeah.
because Urquhart is the main bit of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. That's very kind.
Wow.
Both
Okay.
of you.
So in the edit, this will be amazing because which major motion picture from 1990 had this tagline? His story will touch you, even though he can't.
I'm not sure about that. Is it
Yeah.
Total Recall?
Is it Miller's Crossing?
You're all gonna kick yourselves.
Ghost.
Ghost,
obviously,
yeah.
Oh, you're both wrong. It was Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, no way!
Oh, no.
Shit. Wow. Okay.
I would have said Edward Scissorhands was a lot later than 90.
Yeah.
Is it? Wow, that's cool.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're into the World Cup and the semi-final on the penalties. Who were the people that missed their penalties?
Well, I think Stuart Pearce.
Stuart Pearce, we've got.
That's one, you get a
So
point.
what other one did you go for?
I've gone for Terry Butcher.
I've gone Paul Ince.
Neither of you are right. It's
Ah.
Chris Waddle.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's fair.
He skied it over the top, didn't he?
Of course he did over the bar, didn't he? Yeah.
All right, okay.
Baggio missed a penalty in that.
So what?
in
Actually,
one of
so
them.
now we're coming down to the final point.
Yeah.
What are you both on? Let's have a look.
I've got
is there anything
4.
to play?
No, I've got 5.
What you got, Paul?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5.
Ooh,
Oh,
so it's all to play
okay.
for.
Okay.
So if one of you gets this,
Yeah, this is a tough one.
you
then.
both get it.
Yeah.
And you're, okay, so the Twin Peaks State.
I've gone Virginia.
I've gone Montana.
Neither of you get it. It's Washington, so Paul takes it by half a
Oh,
point.
okay.
You know, Washington would be the one of the states that I would guess last.
Yeah, because Washington DC
It just- yeah, it
gets
just-
all the
Does
plaudits,
get all
doesn't
the-
it? Yeah.
So does that? So
If
I mean, I won that one.
So you win it by half a point.
Yeah, very nice, very good.
Normal service is resumed. I
Yeah,
think,
there
that
it
what
is.
it
Good.
So I am really interested to hear how Ben is going to litigate that entire load of nonsense
Yeah.
and, boil that down to
Somebody's got
a
to
result, I guess.
Win. Ben,
So there has to be a winner, and we
Yeah.
will get to that in a minute.
nice. Good quiz.
So, that brings us to the end of this episode. Tonight we learnt that you can't see Quiz Genome on the Sega Mega Drive. Going live is much better than ghosting. And if you could just hold on for one more day, you'll get the freedom you're looking for. But none of that really matters, because there can only be one winner. And after tonight's deeply scientific scoring system, the winner of 1990 is...
Ooh.
Paul.
Oh, probably deserved.
We all knew, didn't we? Really, deep down.
It was a bit of a race to the bottom. Some of that, wasn't it?
It was. But if we've learned anything, is that we will do better for you, Ben, on the next episode.
I reckon the learning curve on this new format is going to be steep.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah.
Just so I don't know what is going to be the what are we going to talk about in the next episode?
Oh, funny you mentioned that.
Yeah.
Next time, we move on to 1991.
Oh, we're going to go chronologically.
Yeah, bigger tunes, bigger
That's
films.
interesting.
Bit Route 1.
That is a bit rewind, isn't it? But yes, Ben, it's your thing.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Ben doesn't make up the rules. He just enforces them.
I'm just here to deliver
I
them.
thought he did make up the rules.
Hang on, is Ben been making up this whole thing the whole
I
time?
thought we had a
halfway
meeting.
through
We had a
that
meeting. I thought we had a meeting.
That whole challenge thing.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere,
came
didn't
out
it?
of nowhere.
But I like it. I like it. One challenge.
We're bringing that
one
back.
challenge an episode.
Yeah,
I like
Bringing
it.
that back.
I don't mind it.
Right, so thanks for listening to Mark and Paul's Opinion Hour. If this episode unlocked memories you forgot you had, make sure you subscribe, follow, and review, and also tell all your mates. Well, or at least get Paul's kids to tell all their mates. Anyway, either way, shout about it loudly in a pub, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I didn't like that bit.
Bye.
You listen.
Bye.
See me downstairs.
Creepy as bye.
Got some stuff.
Fucking